Well, I'm not quite back in the saddle, but the way I was feeling, I figured I'd get home I'd leave here at noon, and then it's 3, so I have passed the trainee on to my boss, Matt. And I just was going to come do a video. We have air-to-air here at 71 and 72. And I can't remember how to say his name. I had him write it on a piece of wood inside there. Another from Central Europe, and these guys do pretty good. The thing I'm most proud of, if you remember when we began the project here, we were behind like 28 days on HVAC rough. Long story short, I made a change in myself, and I don't have those delays anymore. On the calendar, he's 2 days late for showing up, but also he's already done with 1 unit, so he's actually ahead on that thing. 69, 68. We are setting wall panels here because of an order screw up having to do with 31, 32, which we'll find out later. So the guys wanted to work. There's walls to set. 64, 65, 66, 67. House pads are built. There's Bo McGee himself, Mr. Bo, Senior Bo. He got both the pads done today. Jose, the leader of the Slab Armada, has set Juan here, my favorite slab guy, personally favorite. They all do great work, but there's something about him and I, we just really, really respect each other. So they're starting to rail up a house pad. Yeah, of course, as soon as I start recording, it's gonna rain. And there's Bo. And what's nice about Bo and the concrete guys is if Bo doesn't need his machine, he'll let the slab guys use it right quick to compact some stuff. It's really great when the trades work together like that. So Bo McGee, because everyone's behind, we're so behind. Actually, Bo's, so he's starting what we call driveway cut now, and a little bit of cleanup. You see that Mount Vesuvius of dirt over yours. So these 2 units get pavers, and he's gonna do driveway cut here, 62, 63. Interior trim carpenters are all done in 15, 16, 17, 18. Painting's going on. The paint 1 is going on in theirs. 61. Well, here's the thing. Unit 62, we still ain't got the daggone meter. I do not want to do the driveways for 60, 61 because the transformer's over there, and FPL subcontractor can't read their own site work. I don't need to be busting up 2 driveways here to get, if I have to, this dang window. If I got to rerun power from a conduit from there to their transformer because they don't know what they're doing, then I would be throwing 2 driveways at $5,000 a piece into the dumpster for no reason whatsoever. So I'm not taking that risk. We have cabinets beginning installation in 60. Don't know why 61. Normally just go left to right on your radio dial. 50, 60, 70, 19, 20. We're getting tile in day 1. Big old U-Haul. As usual, they back it right up and bury their dually rear end tires right in the dirt. Once he's empty of that tile, he may not be getting out of there without a little help from his friends. 21, 22, we are doing final stages of drywall finishing. 58, 59, looks like we're getting ready for texture in a couple days. I can just, when I look at how wide the trowel is, it's hard to see. Maybe I can zoom in. All right. Oh, is someone coming? No. If you're able to pause this and zoom in, the horizontal stripes, for example, I can see from the road the top part of a horizontal and the bottom part are white. That means they're dry. And in between, it's gray-ish, which means it's still not dried. So, and I'm believing that 57, 56 will be exactly the same way. Yep, it's looking the exact same way. And then 20, what is it? 25, 26. So these 6 units almost got hung all at the same time. Thankfully, Tom with Republic Services, we were able to get, I didn't know he was dropping 3 separate crews. Eric was dropping 3 separate crews, and I got all scared that I was gonna have to, have overflowing dumpsters, but it worked out just fine. 27, 28, I'm going for all rough tomorrow there. What else we got to go on? We're waiting on glass at 54, 55. That's all I need to go for all rough. Well, and then the polyfoam, of course, right after that. Roofers are putting in the shingles on 54, 55, or 52, 53, not a shocker. Waiting on glass on 29, 30. Now, here it came. Okay, and this is a little bit of a frustration for our framers. The man with the tool in his hand. Their company's is supposed to supply the firewall material, that yellow stuff. Well, Chris told me that, yep, everything's coming, so we were waiting for the trusses, right? Well, the trusses came, the crane came yesterday, they're flying the trusses, and then they said, hey, where's the rest of our firewall material? Now, it's hard to see, let me back up so you can see it, because this is true for every building. There's almost like a little canyon, right, going right up there, up and down. That is where this material needs to go. So unfortunately, there's not going to be a crane coming back for the boys. They're going to have to hand set all of that crap. I hate it for the guys, man. There's all the H channel they need for the engineer's diagram, but it just sucks. So that's why them boys are over at 68, 69, because it's simple. Now I can't blame Chris because he's new. It was his company supposed to provide it, and he didn't know he was short material. And so now his boys have got a unpleasant, it might take them 3 hours, but it's still unpleasant to get that done. So regards to, because what happened about when I said I gotta start doing these weekly updates, somebody asked, a few people asked me, are you going to shoot a video a week in my unit? Absolutely hell no. I just cannot do that. I'll lose track of it. I'll be sending this lot number to the wrong person over there. It's a disaster. So what I'm trying to do starting Monday, this is a riff, I'm riffing on this here, is the ones furthest along first is, I took, 38, you divide it by 5 days, you get roughly 7. So I'm going to try to say Monday, just send out 7, 8 emails with a couple photos. Some of you are used to have their salesperson Ian, kind of used to that, and then I add a couple small little words, but that's really about all I can do. Had a bit of, don't want to even go into it, but there's just, every day is a battle. And what really kills is to not have cell phone signal out here. I got so many calls I got to make, so many things that are pretty important, and then I got to keep running to that office 1,000 feet away, and then writing notes. I don't want to go to the office just to make one call, so I got to wait till I need to make 4 or 5 calls. And anyway, I'm heading home again. I get some more rest, and hopefully Friday I'm back up to 100%.